I'm not 100% sure about this repair, but so far it's working. Today we have John Deere D155 lawnmower tractor with a problem. No crank, no start, dead in the water. Yeah, beautiful machine when it runs, but now it's sitting useless. And as you can see, we have a tow rope attached to the front push bumper, and yeah, it doesn't run. I hope by the end of the video we'll get this machine back to business. Okay, let's get started. First, as usual, let's confirm the issue. And before doing that, I always like to check the engine oil level, make sure we're safe to do that. And under the hood we have a John Deere 22 horse purse 724 cc engine. Okay, yeah, here's our dipstick. Let's see if we have oil, and oil right at the full mark, slightly even over. We're safe. Okay, let's crank it over and see if we'll pop some smoke. Okay, this machine has a 3 safety feature. First, park and brake needs to be applied. Push the service brake in and lift this lever up. Plus, the PTO mower deck needs to be in disengaged position, off, down, and under the seat we'll have another sensor right there. We have to sit on the seat. Sit on the seat. Okay, let's turn it on. I see the lights lit, and yeah, let's try to crank it. And it did crank. Well, I was told this crank no start. It means it intermediate problem, because this machine sit for 2 weeks. Owner tried to crank multiple times and multiple occasions. No luck. All right. And brought up here, now it's cranking. Okay, let's just fire it up. Well, that's what usually happens when you don't have a permanent fault. Okay, let's fire it up. Fire right up. That's not good. Let's shut it off. All right. I was told crank no start, nothing, but now we have a problem, because we cannot replicate the issue. If we cannot replicate it, we cannot fix it. Okay, yeah, let's just might do the visual inspection and check the wiring for any loose connections, and if something might be occasionally causing no command to the starter solenoid, or something stays off occasionally. Yeah, well, I hope it won't start on us, and then we can do the dive in diagnosis. Okay, here's always some risk involved doing the wiggle tug test, because you might accidentally fix it without knowing what's actually wrong, and you have to be aware of it. I can do wiggle test right now because this lawnmower is not going far. If it will act up, I can get to it anytime I want. But in general, be careful with doing a wiggle test, and yeah, pulling the wires. You might get something fixed and you won't actually know what was causing, and then it might happen again and you will end up with parts cannon. Then you will start replacing parts, thinking it might be a switch or solenoid or relay or anything else. Yeah, just Not very safe way to do the diagnosis, but we'll find. And we're done doing visual inspection. Yeah, see what we'll find, not sure. And yeah, let's continue. Well, let's look at the main starting circuit components. We have a multiple position ignition switch, and on the bottom inside we have a plug coming in. I just pull the plug out, check for rusties, crusties, some burned terminals, spread the terminals. Everything looks nice and clean, no moisture intrusion. It's just fine. Copper is clean. Okay, let's reconnect this. Let's just do the tug test on the wires. Sure, wires are not loose and coming apart. So far, so good. This switch is for our deck actuation. There's our hour meter. Don't worry about that. All right. Following down. I'm looking for contact points where the wiring harness possibly can rub against the sharp metal edges. Well, see, the wiring harness has no insulation here. And yeah, everything looks just fine. And there's our starter solenoid. There's different wires coming to it. Yep, everything's nice and clean. Yep. Just a visual inspection before going any deeper. Let's just try to disconnect this guy. Yep. Nice and dry, no rust. Oh, yeah. Tight. Fuse. See this guy? Fuse is not blown. We have a good connection on the wires. Yeah. Every electrical circuit has two parts, load and control side. We have a power and a ground. And as you can see here, we have a starter relay and the thicker, bigger wires on the load side. Power is coming down from the battery to the relay on one side and coming out and going to the starter motor. And here's our control. We have a ground and a control to turn the relay on and feed the power to the starter. We check those contacts. We're doing just a visual inspection for now. Here's the power feed wire down to the starter. Yeah, we're not taking a cover off to check the rest of the wiring at the moment. Everything looks so far so good. Over here, wire is going to the left. Everything's nice and intact. Don't see any broken loose wires. There's a connector down below. Yep. And the wiring harness is going out, down, under the frame. And where's most likely wiring harness can get damaged? Under the hood? Not really. Underneath the frame where some stuff can caught on the wires. But before going underneath, let's check this side. And there's our park and brake switch. Push it in, out. Let's see. Well, it's not binding, no jamming. Yeah, seems like it's in. Okay. Parking brake on. Deck is off. Disengage. I'm sitting in the seat. Just choke it up. Let's see. Lights are on. Let's crank it. No, it doesn't do it. We got it. Something is not happy. Okay. Alright. We duplicated the problem. and it's not starting. Let me try to push the brake in a little bit further. Like that, hold it, and try to crank it. No. I'm gonna release it. And push it. No. No start. Very good. Okay. Before grabbing test light, multimeter, or any diagnostic tools, let's just continue on visual inspection. Let's flip the seat. Just do the basics. And as you see, there's a switch which tells the relay that we're sitting on a seat and we're safe to start. It's a simple design. I see the switch is connected. Yeah, so far everything looks intact. There's a wiring harness coming in. Let's go underneath and take a look. Okay, let's get my gripper. Alright, let's see. The wiring harness, which is going down over here, you can see it's coming from the engine compartment and it's going somewhere to the back. And we see the wires coming to the clutch at the front to engage our motor deck. Oh, wires are still fine. Kind of hanging loose, but nothing's wrong with them. Let's move to the back. Following the wiring harness. And as you can see, there's wires coming to the very back here. And what do we see? We see some not OEM, not factory stuff. Plastic zip ties and wires. Just under the frame, and there's an edge. Possibly can have some dust. Some contact point with the frame, and see there's some electrical tape hanging here, and we have poor connection. Let's just cut those two plastic zip ties, pull this harness, open this electrical tape, and yeah, see what's up. All right. Yeah, before going too crazy, visual inspection. It usually works quite well. Okay. I have a wheel off for better access to the wiring harness. Just simple washer and an E-clip at the end of the shaft. Yeah, let's see what we have. I'm going to put plastic zip ties, pull that harness out, and see if we have any issues with that. This is our suspect. Okay. Let me open the electrical tape. Also inside. If this video is helpful, informational, interesting to watch, put a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, very appreciated. That. Alright, let's see what we have. As you can see, this wiring harness was repaired with a simple crimp butt connectors, non-insulated. Yeah, so we have two grounds coming to the one pin, and we have three different wires over here. This looks nice and clean. And this is our forward reverse switch for the transmission. Yeah, let's clean the connector with the electrical contact cleaner. Might as well, because we're here. So dioxide helps to prevent the corrosion and oxidation and improve the connection. Yeah, okay. We're good. Yeah, nothing wrong with this part of the harness. These are wires. Nothing looks broken, just dirty. And the wire is coming up to the loom. Nothing looks disturbed. Yeah, so far so good. Okay, I'm going to put this connector back, and yeah, anyway, nothing wrong. I'll see if it will fire it up or not. Well, we're not going to redo this connector. It's perfectly fine, it's functional, I just got electrical tape wrapped around the crimps, and yeah, let's plug it in. This guy. Okay, it's in. Oh yeah, it's locked. Good. Right, this is secured. Nothing rubbing against the metal parts. Yeah, let's try to crank it over and see if we'll fire it up. Never know. Okay, let's jump in. Alright. We're on the seat. E-brake is on. Yeah, let's push the brake. Well, try one more time. That's it. Choke. Idling good. Gonna shut it off. One more time. And choke. Start it again. Okay, I wasn't pushing the brake to start it. We have the brake on, mower is off. Yeah, okay. I checked the operation over mower PTO, power takeoff. You could hear the click. Keys in on position. Let's see. No crank. Good. Let's push it in. Make sure switch is operating. Click, disengage. Let's crank it. Yeah, crank's good. Well, so far so good. But for how long it will last, what we only did, just clean that connector, check the harness. But I'm not sure 100% whether that's real cause or not. Let's undo the brake, push it down, but keep it service brake on. Yeah, cranks. Okay, service brake off. One crank, push it all the way hard, and cranks. Okay, we'll put it parking brake up on. Lower crank. Yeah, I will. Okay. I hope that was a problem, but so far it's starting all the time. Push and brake and crank it. Yeah, and when I start it, choke. Which is working under the seat. If I step up, it dies. Yep. Safety sit switch is operational. Let's try to crank it again and start it. Yep, it will fire it up. Well, it means so far it's starting. I'm not 100% sure about this repair, but so far it's working. It's firing up. Starts. We'll put the tire back and we'll take it for a spin. If it will act up again today or tomorrow or in any future soon, we'll address that issue. And at the moment I don't have wiring diagram for this machine. I looked on the internet, I couldn't find anything what like can be useful, no any wiring schematics for this John Deere. And if we need to get a diagram, we'll get it, we'll buy it. But basic visual inspection is the key. Well, we'll put this machine to work and yeah, we'll see. If it will be a comeback, we will know for sure. If not, I will just write a comment down below on the video and say, hey, so far this machine has been running ever since. Yeah, visual inspection without any diagnostic tools, test lights, multimeters. Simple. Check the wiring harnesses, check the connection. We have two parts of the electrical circuit, load and control, and it seems like we have all controls, all inputs to keep our starter solenoid happy and crank the engine over. Yeah, power is coming, cranks, and I don't think nothing seriously wrong. Probably we had some issue with the connection, and yeah, we'll see. Very, very happy for now, and well, if it's not broken, you cannot fix it. So far it's not broken. We'll take that strap off and yeah, put the tire back and go for spin. Time to cut the grass a little bit. Wheel is back. Thank you so much, guys, for your time watching this video. Appreciated that. I'm going to cut the grass, see how it runs. Yeah, so far so good. She is running. Okay. I have been running the lawnmower tractor for over the half an hour, and yeah, started, stopped, shut it off, started again. Everything so far works like a charm. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, never know.